Gomez to the stage.
I asked the woman that I loved if she would marry me. She didn't consider it. She said no. She didn't trust me. She said she couldn't be with a person that does the things that I do. Not with her heart, but with her money. And she was right. She said that I was loyal, I was kind, but the way I handled money, she just didn't want any part of that. Because in my family, you make money to spend it. And for big purchases, we use a credit card. And that's the way I grew up. That's what I thought was normal. And she didn't like it. So much that she literally said she didn't want to marry me. I wasn't just broke. I was financially reckless. I was absolutely horrible. I was unfaithful with my future, with my payments, with the life that I said that I wanted to live with her. So what could I do? I started learning. I wanted to blame my parents. Sometimes I was thinking, why didn't you name me broke and maybe I'd be rich? Instead of the other way around. But I couldn't blame them because their parents didn't show them. So how were they going to show me? I needed to be the change. I was at fault for not knowing. So I got to learning. I got to studying as much as I could. And one thing stuck out like a sore thumb. It practically smacked me across my face. Most of you probably know this one. It's he who is faithful with a little would be faithful with a lot. This entire time, I'm thinking, oh, I just need a raise. I just need the manager position. I just need more money, and all my problems will be solved. How many of you think that? It's okay. It wasn't until I read this that I was thinking, wait a minute, that's not the case. Because every time I got an income tax return every year, I'd spend it before it even cleared my bank account. The one only logical thing was, how can I be trusted with $100,000 if I can't even be trusted with 100? I mean, I wasn't gambling or spending on lavishly things. Actually, I couldn't even tell you where my money went. It was pretty much dumb things. How many are you with me with that one? I would spend $300 on, I couldn't even tell you. And then I'd be scared of the gas pump thinking, oh, please let the debit card go through. And then I'm thinking, okay, let's learn more. Let's figure this out. Let's start applying. If you go to any Google search and you type in personal finance, how to be better with my money, anything like that, you're going to get one thing: budgeting. Gross. I hate budgeting. It's like someone telling you need to go on a diet. It's so restricting. You're taking away. If you go on a diet, oh, great, I can't have pizza, can't have donuts, and sadly, no tacos. And that's the way budgeting is. Same thing. I don't have enough, so I have to limit myself. It's restricting. And I go back way to when I was being brought up. My mom would constantly tell me, I can't afford this. Money doesn't grow on trees. And the one that she practically tattooed my brain with, money is the root of all evil. Now, parents might think this is sage advice, maybe not make you romanticize or, have those fantasy expectations of money, but they hindered you. They make money in control. Money is in control just thinking about that. And that's what budgeting was doing. Budgeting just put me in the same place I was before. It was money controlling me. I'm thinking, okay, I can't budget, then what else could I do? That's all there is. Then I thought, wait a minute. Let's flip the script around. I don't want money controlling me, so how do I take control? This is when things started getting interesting. This is like, oh, what's the first step? What do I need to do? How can I start doing this? Then I thought, oh, wait, yeah. Every dollar that comes in, I'm going to tell it where to go and what to do. Every penny, every paycheck, any kind of income, I'm going to tell that what to do, where to go. Now, most of you are probably thinking that I did the envelope method. Got news for you, 1998 called and they want their system back. It's cute, but it's outdated. I just knew that I had to give money a job every single dollar. That time I felt like Oprah. You get a job, and you get a job, and everybody gets a job. So I thought, how do I make this better? Now, I couldn't do the envelope method because I'm going to get direct deposit. Then I'm going to go to the bank, take out the cash, put it into envelopes. Time to pay the bills. I have to go back to the bank to deposit, to pay the bill. It's like, that's horrible. So I decided, you know what? 4 bank accounts. And I told my girlfriend, and she laughed at me. Yeah. She said, what are you, an idiot? You overdraft on 1 bank account and you want 4? How are you going to do that? After she was done laughing at me, I explained it to her. I'm like, this is the plan. This is how I'm going to do it. Bank number 1. It's for my monthly bills. Rent, light, water, car payment. Those don't change. Every month, those are due. Same every single time. So I'm like, okay, cool. Whatever money I got from my paycheck, boom, I know that has to be paid, regardless. So I put all that into that bank account, and that's it. I didn't touch it. Bank account number 2 is the essentials. Groceries, gas, toiletries. Just FYI, so much more expensive having a beard than hair. But I started putting my money into that. I'm like, okay, this worked a little bit differently because those kind of fluctuate a little bit, right? So every time that I went to the grocery store, every time I put gas, every time I got anything, I would write it down. Okay, let me buy this. And I wrote down, for the next 4 months, I got an average. And I'm thinking, okay, this is what I need for these regular household items. It had become so religious that every month on the 1st, I would buy toilet paper, detergent, paper towels. Worked out in my favor because right after that, COVID happened and I was fully stocked on toilet paper when everybody else was running out. It wasn't my fault if you didn't have any, by the way. And that's what I did. So every month, I had an average, and I would put all that amount in there, and that's it. That's the only debit card I carried around with me, because that's all it was for. Next is entertainment. Because what did I say? You need tacos. Tacos and movies and other things. Whatever you think that you love, that you want, you put your money toward that. Now, at the time, it was only $25. But see, that I carried that debit card around, and when that money was out, when I was done with the $25, guess what? Yeah, no more tacos. So I'm thinking, okay, awesome. But guess what? I couldn't get any more tacos, but my gas, my groceries, my light, my rent, everything was paid for. It started working out so brilliantly that I can go on a trip or I can go out of town and I didn't have to worry because when I came back, all the bills were already paid. And 4th is a savings account. Now, typically, I always tell people you only save 3 to 6 months of your expenses and then stop saving. You do not save your entire life. 3 to 6 months and you stop and you start investing. Make sure it's in a high yield savings account because even though it's going to be sitting there, you want it to be doing something, right? If I tell you that this not only helped me tremendously, it gave me full control of my money. It was so much more different. So much, guys, that guess what? She said yes. That actually saved my marriage. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Together we have a combination of 3 kids, 3 boys. Mine, after we got married, he was turning 18, he was right out of the house, and I grabbed him as soon as he started getting a job, and I said, all right, this is how you use your money. This is how you control it. And to this day, he calls me, hey, Dad, where do I put this money? Do I change bank accounts? Where do I invest? Her son is about to turn 20, and not only has he saved enough, but right now he's actually looking for an apartment complex to purchase so he can have a cashing flowing asset. These kids were way already ahead of me, which is amazing. After we were married, a year later, she gave birth to the most precious little son that I have. We decided to homeschool him because we wanted to be the ones that are in charge of what he was going to learn. One of those things was money. I didn't want him to just learn how to count it. I wanted him to be able to know how to use it, make it, and be better with it than I was. He's 7 years old now, and he wants to know, Dad, how can I make more money? What can I do? What can I invest in? He sits and looks at his own little stock portfolio. Not only that, but he helps me teach other kids how to manage their money. By the way, like I said, he's 7, and he still sleeps in a Batman mobile bed and wears a Batman outfit whenever he wants. So what a life, right? I was able to teach my kids this, something that my parents couldn't do. Now was this time that I'm like, okay, I got it. Everybody's good. My kids are going to be way better than I was. It took me forever. It almost cost me not losing the love of my life. They won't be in that position. Then I wanted to teach others. I wanted to teach other people how to do it the way I did, because I went through the struggles and tribulations just trying to do it. I started teaching church groups. People that just said that they were just bad with money, I wanted to teach them. Because I don't want them to grow up the way I did, thinking money was one way, having a horrible relationship with it, and being stuck in these positions. So the people that think that they're just bad with money, I let them know. It's not that you're bad with money. All you need is a system, a simple system. I just went ahead and I ruined everybody's.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Gee.
You are ahead of time.
A simple system that you can start right away. 1, give every dollar a job. Be Oprah. 2, use multiple accounts. 1 for bills, needs, funds, and savings. And 3, and absolutely most importantly, I want everybody to stop budgeting. Stop budgeting because it's so restricting, and I want you to start commanding your money. After I ruined everybody's, sorry if you guys had a special slide.